Hey everybody, my name's Baer and welcome to the live stream if you're watching live, and welcome to YouTube if you're watching the VOD. This is Volgarr the Viking.
Rise, warrior.
This is a brand new game coming out, I believe, on the 13th of September, which is 4 days from today if you're watching this live. Volgarr the Viking. It's an old school platformer. Here, it's made by Crazy Viking Studios, which, as I was saying earlier in the stream, if you were here with me, kind of sounds like it was a studio almost made exclusively to make this game, which is kind of great, in my opinion. Published by Adult Swim Games, which you may know them for publishing such crazy things as Crazy Things. They got some insane games, and as you can tell right now, this is pretty... I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of the control scheme here for Volgarr the Viking, as it is very much indeed an old-school 2D platformer. You got your double jump, of course. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. You can use a keyboard, as it's telling you there. You can use up and attack to throw spears. The power-up that we have right now allows us to charge up the spears and throw them to make a more powerful shot. And the power-up that we have also, I believe, allows us to have more than one spear on the walls at any given time. Normally, you can only have one spear in the wall. In fact, if you use this... There we go, yeah, I was trying to make sure that you weren't going to break one in half if you did that. You can use your basic attack like this with either the X or the B buttons. You can also do a down attack when you're crouching like so. Of course, you can't move while you're crouching, as is custom, like, you know, the old Castlevania games, things like that. And you can also not move while you jump straight up, or rather you cannot change direction if you jump straight up in the air, but if you move while jumping, you jump to a certain length, which I only point out because it will come into effect later on, and then you do your little dodge roll like so, and we find ourselves into the entrance of World 1. Hey there, TYMC, how's it going? Thank you so much, everybody, for watching the stream. Please do follow the stream if this is your first time here. That would be fantastic. Please do subscribe on YouTube if this is your first time here as well. This is where you're going to be finding this VOD. This is just a bit of a preview, and I'll tell you right now, this game is hard as balls. It looks pretty simple the way you're looking at it right now. I mean, like, these guys are all dying in one hit. It's just kind of a grind fest. Looks like a Dynasty Warriors-esque kind of game right now. Those blue guys, as you probably noticed, take more than one hit. These green guys are all just kind of cannon fodder for you right now, though. I'll show you what happens when you take a hit of damage like so. These guys will hit you, and you kind of have those invincibility frames for a little while, and you'll notice that I lost my shield when I got hit. It's kind of a cool mechanic that they have as far as your health. You don't have a classic health bar or anything like that. You just have a visual display of how strong you are and how strong you can be when you get upgradable items, for example. And there's a little example of how you can break into a secret area when you use your downward slash. You can probably notice breakable bricks from time to time that allow you to get down in these areas like so. Oh, and there goes me. And that's how you die. Pretty damn gory, too. If you haven't noticed, it's fond of the blood, this one, and it likes to shatter your enemies into tiny little bits of bone. But yes, you start off with 2 hit points. You can acquire more, and you'll probably see that if I'm able to make my way down into that secret area again without getting killed. You'll probably also notice as well the fact that those blue diamonds represent your checkpoints, which are few and far between as far as I can tell right now. But there's our chest, and you can see that inside is a helmet. Now, if we pick this one up, it's going to give us a much different aesthetic. You can see that we look like a much tougher, much more badass Viking version of ourselves now. We pick up the Viking helmet, which, as far as I can tell right now, oh my god, and see? It's exactly what I'm talking about with the platforming element. If you jump too far in your predetermined jump length, it's going to end up screwing you over. You're going to end up hitting yourself on spike pits down below. And I am really not even playing that well right now, honestly. I am screwing up a lot, but here's hoping we can maybe remedy that and get ourselves a little bit farther into the game. Variety of enemies that you'll encounter here, too. If I get up and get in this guy's face, you'll see he starts to shoot those little spore balls at me, and I can handle it like this. I could have also just sat over here and just threw spears at him until he went down, but that's no fun, right? You look like the same Viking bot with a helmet, don't I? It's pretty awesome. Very similar to our Spelunky friend. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm used to the first sections or so of World 1 here, and I'll tell you that's the only reason that is because I've played it probably 45 times in like the hour and a half I've spent with the game. That's the only reason I know how to do this part as well, and of course, still not easy. Still not easy. I should probably start using the D-pad. I don't know why I was using the analog stick. Clearly a mistake so far. Doxy, it took you so long to get this far. I know the pain, sister. Trust me, I was playing this for a long-ass time before I even got as far as you just saw me get. It's all about memorization. It's just like the old school platforms. I mean, like, I'm probably going to do quite a few throwbacks to that in the course of this video here, but it's very much reminiscent of those days where you would spend hours trying to get past one point. Checkpoints, like I mentioned, are few and far between, man, so you really gotta hope that you're doing well enough in a continuous string of efforts to make some good stuff happen, so. There's an example of a shield block, which I'm actually not 100% sure how it works. I'm fairly certain that it's a limited thing, like you can only block a certain amount of attacks, and it basically triggers when you're positioning yourself appropriately, like so. Like, I would imagine if I were to get hit by a low hit in that position, I would probably avoid the damage, and I gotta make sure I don't get hit by this guy. There we go. The drops. As you can see, I am gaining a multiplier, it kind of looks like down there, but I'm pretty sure it's just a representation of how much money or how much currency you've acquired from the enemies that you've killed thus far. So there's that little backwards jump there, which is kind of a ridiculous way that you have to find out pretty much by trial and error of how you actually manage to get past that point. Big jumps over here as well. We got just a little bee to take care of, and now I know for a fact that we're going to encounter our first red dude here now, which is basically just a buffed up version of those first enemies we've been encountering. And now we're going to find ourselves in a position where we have, by virtue of my ability to avoid damage so far, a much more powerful sword. You'll notice that our swings are doing a sweet little flame spiral here. Of course, we still have our chargeable spear, which is going to allow us to do a hell of a lot more damage, as well as hopefully setting ourselves up. Oh god, and there goes that perk as soon as I mention it. Wow, good lord. Okay, yep, this is bad situation. I should probably just avoid killing that guy entirely. But I want to prevent that guy from getting up and wrecking my business, first of all. So yeah, it gets tough really quickly. Like, it doesn't hold your hand at all. And of course, you saw there were very minimal tutorial sections. It kind of teaches you the basics. Oh god, I nearly screwed that up right away. Teaches you the basics, and then it's like, okay, go for it. See what you can do, buddy. Probably not that much. I'll tell you, I think there are quite a few people that got the pre-release of this, and I'm looking at the leaderboards, because there are leaderboards, which is kind of cool, a cool little feature too. I can show you guys that in a moment's time. I'll make sure I kill this guy first of all. Kind of a complicated way of you having to deal with this little fella here too. Just a couple more hits ought to do it, but yeah, they have the online leaderboards for this game, and it shows you the progress people have made, and people have not made a lot of progress, man. They really have not, so it's been kind of ridiculous. I feel like there's some kind of... Oh my god, yep. And check out what happens. Oh! You like all that progress you made? Well, that's too bad. You're gonna have to start from here again. It's like Spelunky on AIDS. It's the only way I can think of to say it, because it is brutal, man! No forgiveness, no mercy. You have got to be solid all the way throughout. Yes, old school, exactly. Back in the day. I always want to end up going down here, because I feel like that extra hit point is totally worth the cost of admission, which is basically not even that difficult. It's almost easier to go down this way than it is to have to deal with all those guys up there. We get our helmet, there we go again, and so yeah, they've got the online leaderboard features. As far as other features are concerned, there's not really much to it. I mean, like, it's a very simple game, and of course that's pretty much the design of it. That nostalgic 2D masochistic mode that you gotta get used to, man. You just gotta accept it, you gotta embrace it, and you gotta say to yourself, alright, well, this is gonna kick my ass, and it's gonna enjoy it, and all I can do is learn from it and hope that I can eventually defeat its treacherous woes and ways. And it's ridiculous. But yes, the money drop. The loot drops. I've heard rumor, pray tell, that there might be shops or something that you can access at some point in the future, which would be nice if you could get some kind of upgrades. I would definitely welcome the sight of that. But as far as I can tell right now, I think it's purely for the sake of score. You obviously want to try to go for a high score if you're any kind of good at the game, which I am definitely not right now. For example, you could kill this guy, and he... Oh, God, that was just a dumb move. And this guy is in an annoying position as well. Oh, my goodness, and I don't know why I'm just jumping straight through everything. That's really not a good idea at any point in the game. Yeah, you can get some extra treasure if you kill that giant plant enemy and get back there and unlock some good stuff. You can also... of course, there's probably a couple of hidden areas that I have yet to really discover. Yeah, lots of ways to die, too, as you'll definitely be finding out, either on your own or through watching me suffer through it. All my misery. I played it for a while, man, and I did not get far. I think I mentioned that before, but really, I cannot emphasize, well, I mean, if you ever played... Oh my god, I did it again. I did the exact same thing. You gotta be quick on the draw. There's exactly points like that where you just gotta remember what's going on. You gotta play by memory. You gotta play by that muscular instinct that we all have deep embedded into us as gamers. We know that terrible points will be coming, and we gotta be prepared to deal with that. Of course, you can kill multiple enemies with that massive spear as well, which is pretty sweet. Okay, I am so going to get past... I'm gonna get past World 1 in this preview. That's basically my goal here, is to try to show you guys that it is possible to get past the first screen, whether or not you believe me or believe yourself if you end up picking the game up. Okay. Here we go. We're going to approach this in the most appropriate... Oh my god, I got an achievement for somehow jump blocking. I have no idea what I did, but I'm proud of myself. Alright, come on out down here, buddy. Yeah, so you get the, if you get the charged up spear, it does a hell of a lot more damage. You can also pierce through multiple enemies, I believe, so that's pretty sweet. I could probably just straight up slash into that dude, but I'd rather play it safe, do what I feel comfortable with, what I know has worked in the past. Okay, here we go, back to this point. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. I believe in me. I have utmost confidence. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright, back to our strongest possible, well, as of yet, I believe this is the strongest you can be. I don't know for sure, obviously. Okay, avoid that. And up. Oh, man. Right in my face. Right in my face. Alright, so, oh, you know what? I can actually hit that thing from over here if I really wanted to. Might as well kill it. Yeah, I'm pretty damn close to doing so. There we go. Sweet. Grab all that stuff. I was kind of hoping there might be some kind of secret area down there. Okay. Baer, when you're going up the rope of the first upgrade, do you think there are bees for a secret area? Could be. See, there's this sparkling stuff up here, like with the statues, and when we were sliding past that one area to jump over the spikes, there was stuff like that. I imagine you do something here, and perhaps you can access a secret area like that, but as of yet, I have no idea how we could possibly even do that for ourselves. Like, especially right here, this definitely looks like it's some kind of secret area. Maybe if I, like, roll down here or something, or, you know, do a super special spear thing in the middle there. I have to throw one right there. That did not work the way I intended it to. Let's go like this. There we go. There's probably something here, but I'm just completely missing it. Of course, I haven't maybe played the game enough yet to really realize what's going on in that respect, but here we go again. Jump up this way and maybe kill this guy for a third time if I'm lucky. Not the simplest of things to do. Alright, I don't want to stand on the spear, as you can see, is not a good idea. He's just going to spit right on my face. I need to get this thing lower just so I can access it a little bit easier. Oh my god, that was dumb. Alright, kill him, kill him, kill him! Good god! Oh, that was close. Okay, got the shield back. Gotta remember the jump. That's exactly. Are we going to do this? I'm going to jump, slash. What? What? No! I totally shouldn't have gotten hit by that, but oh well, at least we finally made it past here. You would think that this flag would be some kind of checkpoint too, but no dice. You gotta end up, hopefully making your way through this. Okay, we finally did it. Oh my god, we did it. Yes! Oh my god! Beat World 1, or at least maybe Stage 1. That might not even have been World 1. That very well could have been the first screen of World 1. I really haven't found out that much yet about it, but alright. So I have gotten to this point as well, and you'll see here now the scenery changes a little bit, which is super cute. You get some arrow traps introduced to you, so it does start to bring in different elements of the game. I'm still in World 1. Good. Good to know. Oh, all right. Well, my sense of accomplishment has just been completely shattered, hasn't it? Oh, good God. This is nuts. All right, so, yeah, I'm in World 1, guys. Absolutely still in World 1. I've seen later on that people have had to take, like, upwards of 20 to 30 minutes just to get through certain parts of the game. So, as you can see right here, we don't really have very easy ways of killing this guy. We could do this, which is a pretty effective way of doing it, of course. Very well could lead, in fact, to secret areas, I would imagine, if we're able to kill these guys. But let's see. It's going to make it a little bit easier to deal with this guy, because he's going to jump on over here, and all we're going to have to do is go like that. Wait for the sweet spot, and then just start whacking away. There we go. All right. So, yeah, gets you, maybe even lulls you into a false sense of security in a few instances, and then, oh, hey, there we go. That was a timely upgrade right there. Alright, so, what we could do is perhaps even set ourselves up to climb up this way, but I don't know if that's really even a much better idea. This could be interesting. Maybe there's like a secret area over here or something. That would be cool. Let's see, maybe if I... Oh, God, that was dumb. Okay, well, not gonna happen anymore, I suppose. Let's just go ahead and climb up this way. I'd imagine there's some kind of secret area over there, considering you can totally use your spears to get up there like that. Okay. Well, there's some enemies coming around here as well. Now, this is the area... Okay, this is for sure my point of no return, because when you start climbing up like this, you'll notice that the enemies are gonna start bounding out of the woodwork over here. If I can kill this red dude, that's actually probably for my benefit for sure, just because he's the biggest threat, and if I can get rid of him, I might be able to scale these walls easier. So let's go ahead and start climbing again. Wait for the opportune moment to do that, and then I should just be able to hurl spears at this dude from far. Oh, but... Oh, God dang it. Alright, well, that was to be expected, I'm sure. Let's try it one more time. Let's try like the dickens to get through this section, because I like the approach I have for it now. I feel like that's probably a much higher success probability as opposed to what I was trying to do the first couple of times I got in there, which was basically like run amok and hope that nothing horrible happened. Okay, let's make sure I do this right here. So go like that, and we're gonna avoid these arrow traps. Beautiful. It takes a lot of getting used to. I played a little bit on the keyboard. I think I definitely prefer the controller for something like this. I mean, like, I think I'd prefer an NES controller just for something like this, honestly, just because, well, first of all, the Xbox 360 D-pad is atrocious. I think we all know that much. And then, no, if you get something like the NES controller, if you have an NES controller mod, this is definitely the game to use it for. I mean, I would love to do that if I had the option. Alright, here we go. Lost my shield, unfortunately. It helps a lot not to die. First of all, it's very helpful not to do that. But, it helps a lot not to get hit if you can avoid it, just because you're so much stronger with those upgrades when you're not being hit and losing them, which is... It's a cool mechanic. I really like that aspect of it, but it is also unforgiving in the sense that you get weaker as you go on, and you need to get stronger as you go on. It would be ideal if you could be like, oh, the Viking becomes a mighty warrior as he progresses through the trials of an ancient civilization buried deep underground, but instead it's like, the ancient Viking warrior becomes a giant pussy as he tries desperately not to die through the trials of an ancient civilization buried underground. Alright, come on over here, red boy. I don't fear you any longer. In fact, oh, God, I forget that acid spray lingers. It's the most annoying thing. God dang it. Oh, man. Oh. This game, man. This is... I mean, like, you guys probably have... Oh, God. Mini heart attack. Sorry. Woo. Oh. I think I just had an aneurysm because of this game. Live on stream. That was pretty. Okay. Oh, back to... We're just gonna relax. Just gonna handle this. Get this taken care of. Good God. Oh, Tangents was here. Hi, Tangents. Bye, Tangents. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Here we go now. Gonna make this work. This part isn't even really that difficult. I mean, as long as you are half decent at timing, you can get through there, okay. Alright, wait for the spray to dwindle. There we go. Hitbox is very precise, which is a good thing for games like this, but can also, I mean, I say it's insanely difficult, it's really unforgiving, but I should also say, almost 100% of the time it's your fault when you get hit. It's definitely 100% of the time. I mean, like, there's no way of saying that it's not your fault, because it all requires such precise movement, such, you know, intense concentration just to make sure that you're doing everything properly, and when you're not doing that, you die. And that's just kind of how it should be. I mean, like, even this part is pretty easy to make a huge mistake and end up getting yourself killed. So let's go ahead and pierce through a couple dudes like that. That's gonna help me out a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get up here, I'm gonna trigger the red dude to jump down, and I'm gonna try to kill him. Oh god, wow, that worked out for me. That was pretty lucky, actually. I did not plan on doing that at all, but I am happy that it worked out the way it did. Okay, so now, let's go ahead and kill this dude. I'm gonna try to kill him. Oh god, get massacred, sir. Okay, come on. Ah, man, I knew I was gonna get hit by something. Here we go. Oh man, I actually took a hell of a lot of damage from that guy. That sucks. Oh no, I was in the wrong place. Okay. One more. Oh god. Oh man. Okay, gotta regroup, gotta reset, rethink everything. Oh god. Oh no! God, please! It's so hard! It's so hard. One last try, one last chance for redemption right here. Maybe you're wearing too much gear and you can't fast roll. There it is. It's the encumberment strategy Nick was talking about the other time. Okay, here we go. I'm getting past this without really much difficulty at all, as it kind of should be, because it's really not even that difficult when you look at it objectively. I'm starting to really figure it out, though, and as I was mentioning before, it's a lot of trial and error, and just, you know, that throwback for the 90s, if is anyone else 90s kid, am I right? Sega Genesis. I grew up with Sega Genesis, man. That was my stuff back in the day. I played a game called Asterisk. Asterisk? Yeah. I think that was what it was called. It was a platformer really similar to this. It was just like really unforgiving old school stuff. And it was like Hogarth and Asterisk or something like that. Oh my god, it's unforgiving in the sense that it doesn't let me lift up too. Okay, last try for sure. I want to get to that. I want to get to that point again, and make this happen, man. You know, like games like that, it reminds me of even like the Lion King game. Oddly enough, I'm starting to feel like I'm drawing a connection to that just from the platforming aspect alone. All right, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Here we go. Yeah, if you're looking for a game that is literally exactly what you're seeing me experience right now, this... Oh god, that was... Wow, why did I do that? Why in the world? Okay, well, let's see if I can make this work. Gotta make sure I'm in the right frame. I'm only gonna hit him 3 times, and I'm gonna wait for the opportunity again. So that way I'll be able to make sure that I do this right. So here we go. I'm not gonna stand all the way to the side, because that was my mistake last time. There we go. Wait for the acid. 1, 2, 3. Back up. There we go. Alright. I'm finally learning kind of a little bit. Oh, I guess I could open that up this way too. That's probably a good idea. Alright, and I could probably kill this spider like so. Beautiful. Wonderful. Spears for everybody. Yeah! Oh, Earthworm Jim. Yeah, there you go. There's another good comparison. Okay, here we go. Alright. It's the moment of redemption, the point of no return. It's time to get this done. I don't even know what lies beyond this screen, obviously, so away we go. Alright, come here, Red Buddy. Pay the Piper! Piper, accepts payment in the form of dismembered bodies and extra spears. Alright, let's take this opportunity to get up here if we can. Still is just even... Oh my god, really? Alright. Should be able to just go like this, actually. Oh, God! Ooh, dodge roll for victory and great success. Okay. Good, good. Kill him. Kill him. There he goes. Oh, my God, I haven't even gotten past this point yet. This is fantastic. He can't jump up here, can he? They can't jump this high. That's good news for me. Okay. We're gonna open this thing up like so. I don't think we really even need to do that, honestly. We can just... Oh, God, no! Don't jump too far! No! Oh, my God! Please, please don't make me go down without the shield! Come on! Oh, my God! I hate it! Oh, you bastard of a game! You bastard of a game. That's my back-of-the-box quote for you, Volgarr the Viking. Goddamn. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching this preview, everybody. It's freaking ridiculous. Volgarr the Viking is going to be out September 13th, published by Adult Swim Games, made by Crazy Viking Studio. Thanks for coming to the stream tonight. Thanks for watching this on the YouTube VOD. My name's Baer. I'm going to play some chiptunes out for y'all that are watching live. Again, thanks so much for watching on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. Love you.